Okay,
Okay.
Rob, we're
Yep.
on our um, last branch of the culture cloud, and we're at symbol. But in the purple text, we've got semiotics, religion, and theology. So we may need to actually split this out.
Oh, well, we could do more religious studies, even myth. I mean, what do you want to do? A 4 year degree on mythologies? You could easily do that, maybe a PhD. And of course, you could declare yourself to be a mythologist when you're not. You can, in risk and safety, you can call yourself anything when you're an engineer. It's just how the industry works. Let's have a look quickly. We can see mythology. Let's have a look at mythology for just a minute.
Hmm.
Okay, so you really can't understand mythology unless you've done some level of religious studies. It's where most anthropologists or ethnographers would start their study. These are things that are made true, that are not true, that don't even have any evidence that they are true, yet they are believed. So in Australia, we have, for example, the Anzac myth, the myth of the Anzac. And that's a soldier who, when Australia first formed its army, joined with New Zealand, went and fought for the British in Gallipoli. And attached to that historical action is a myth of Australian heroism and so on. We actually have that embodied in Simpson and the Donkey story. And the Simpson and the Donkey story is not true. The person as contained in the myth doesn't exist. And yet there's a statue outside the Australian War Memorial to Simpson the Donkey, which most Australians believe, but it's completely false. It's in fact not one skerrick of the semiotic. The symbol of Simpson the Donkey is true, but it's believed, right? Well, that's no difference than observing someone at a poker machine who rubs the machine because somehow the machine will give them a jackpot. And if they don't get the jackpot, then they must have rubbed it in the wrong way. Next time they'll rub it in anti-clockwise direction, and then they might get the jackpot. So we haven't put in mythology things like propaganda, indoctrination, and superstition. But a myth is something that is believed, that has no evidence that it's true, but the myth is confirmed in a semiotic, and so it's mythically true for that person or for that organization. So making something mythically true is similar to making something semiotically true. And so it's like worshipping a stop sign on the corner of a intersection because a stop sign works. Now, most people in Australia know that a stop sign means not to stop. It means pause and go through, which of course is not the meaning of a stop sign. But this is you could invent a complete myth around stop signs. And so semiotically, which is the study of signs and symbol systems, semiotically, I could worship a stop sign. And I could make up a complete story about the effectiveness of stop signs. That's how myths work. So then when we go on to the next part, we look at symbols, and you really can't study the power of symbols without the study of semiotics and without the study of religion. Do you want to hold and we'll do another part on this?
Yes, please.
Okay.